Now at 5:30, a state worker charged and then convicted of child molestation. Tonight, our Call 6 investigators are digging into why he kept his job during the legal process and was allowed to work in the same building as a daycare. Scott Voorhees kept that job for 10 months while facing 11 counts of child molestation.
Call 6 investigator Kara Kinney has been looking into the state's policy and joins us now with what she found. Kara.
Well, that's right, Todd. A concerned taxpayer contacted me asking why Scott Voorhees was allowed to keep his job for months while facing 11 charges of child molestation. Well, we did some checking and found state personnel policy says employees are allowed to stay on the job until they have their day in court unless the charges directly impact the worker's ability to perform their job.
This Department of Correction intake facility in Plainfield is Scott Voorhees' home for now. He was convicted of child molestation and last week sentenced to 2 years in prison. Rewind to 1 year ago. Voorhees was a senior systems administrator in the Indiana Office of Technology, making $86,000 a year when prosecutors charged him with 11 counts of child molestation. He kept his job, working for 10 months in Government Center North, the same building as the day nursery, a daycare with more than 125 children. State personnel policy allows employees to have their day in court unless it impacts their ability to do their job. Voorhees resigned from the state in March 2013, just days before agreeing to plead guilty to 1 count of child molestation. Day nursery president Carolyn Detterer says she was not notified about Voorhees until a few days ago.
They called one of my employees, who is our liaison to that building. We can't count on them knowing every single person that is questionable, and we can't control that.
The Government Center is a public building with lots of foot traffic. The day nursery's doors are locked. Parents need a key fob to get in the door, and guests are questioned before they can come in.
What if I had a state ID or a state badge?
We don't care. They have to be known to us and approved by us.
The playground is secure too.
We've had people come to that gate and want to come in and play with the children or be there, and we just simply don't allow it.
Prevent Child Abuse Indiana says the Voorhees case is just another reminder to ask your daycare for their security policy. You can also do a sex offender check in the neighborhood around your child's daycare.
You don't want a facility where somebody can just walk in off the street. Typically, most facilities have the buzzer system. You have to identify yourself. Are all the extra doors locked?
The state personnel department was unwilling to go on camera, but a spokesperson points out some state agencies do have stricter policies when it comes to employees charged with crimes, including FSSA, DCS, and the Department of Correction. For example, at the Department of Child Services, employees can be fired if they engage in criminal conduct that could be harmful to the DCS image or could jeopardize the employee's standing with the community. An attorney for Voorhees declined to comment for this story. Kara Kinney, RTV6.